Howdy. How's it going, everybody? Hi. How is it? How's it going? Oh, it seems like I got things a little orangish on my screen right here. Let me... You know what? Watch this. Watch this. Are you all ready? Get ready. Here we go. Oh, it looks like... Oh, here we go. Here we go. How's that looking? A little more light. I can do it like this if you want. I have myself another light. And I can change if we're going bright or cool. Let's make things a little brighter up in here. There we go. Okay. And then there. And let's up it, shall we? Let's up the brightness. There we go. I think that looks good. I think I like what we got going on here. You know, a little more even. Doesn't make my face look too pasty, I don't think. Okay. So, and let me... Does that help out? Kinda, sorta. It kind of works. Okay, so welcome everybody. Another stream, another good time, another hour we have with each other. Yeah, I figured we would go through and do what we normally do. You know, talk about what's going on with the ROM Tournament of Power. Talk about some new stuff that's going on in the world. I want to talk about the Creator Clash #2 that's going on with the whole Froggy Fresh fiasco because I am rivetedly involved in that one. Not involved, but invested is the right word. I say involved. I made a tweet a long time ago that a lot of people liked, and ever since the news broke, everyone's been going back to that tweet and liking it and putting things up like, should we tell them? Oh no, if only that were a thing. Acting like I don't know. I know. Don't worry. Anyway, we'll get to that. Starting off, let's do the ROM Tournament of Power before we get into the rest of our night. So, as always, I like to take a few moments at the beginning of streams just to talk about what's going on in the channel stuff, what's going on with the ROM Tournament of Power, all of that good stuff. So, let's start with it, shall we? So, starting off, let's talk about the tournament. So, I don't remember if I brought this character up in the last one, so if I'm bringing him up again, I'm bringing him up again. But we have a lot of characters that made it into the next round, and yeah, last week we had no one. This week we have a ton of people. Next week we're gonna have everybody I put up for a week. So anyway, we have, starting off, Draper made it into round. We already know about Eli. I don't think I brought up Draper. Maybe I did. If not, I'm bringing him up now. So Draper, I'm gonna pull up some of my stuff quick. Let's see. I need my stuff. Here we go. For all y'all who don't know who Draper is, which I think I have brought it up before, but if not, consider this a good old refresher. Draper is a badass mofo. So Draper, if no one remembers, it's not going to pull up full, but I'll bring it over here for you. So Draper, for those who do not remember, is let's see. Okay, no, I can't. Let's do. Yeah, that'll do. Let's bring him over here. Draper is this fella right here with the eye patch, if you can't tell. Draper was the leader of, I think, Midnight Squad. They went by Midnight, and this was the one that Jace was a part of here, and a bunch of no-namers, I believe. I believe this is Gil here. Gil is actually going up in the poll I'm putting up tonight. But yeah, we got Draper, and Jace was once a part of Midnight. So this was the Midnight Squad. If you don't know about the Midnight Squad, they are a little bit of some badasses, I'll tell you now, right here. If anyone was going to make it in this group, okay, I think Draper's the only one so far. I have half of the group in here. I think Draper was the one I was expecting to get the highest vote, maybe aside from Jace. For people who have played the games, you know about Jace. For those who have read the comics, Jace is a wee bit of a different character altogether. Jace is a wee bit more put together in the comics. He's a scary boy in the comics. Draper here is also scary. In fact, fun fact, and whenever I make a video about the other gears in Gears of War, like random groups, I'll probably just talk about the Midnight Suns as a whole and dedicate half of that video to Draper. Draper is like so badass. He was put in a side story as a background character, but because he was so amazing, the writer decided, you know what, I like the design we had for Draper, we're putting Draper into the actual story, and Draper became the leader of the Midnight crew, or the squad. So he and the other Midnight crew, I'm going to call them crew, I guess, went against Rom and his Therons. Let that sink in. And by what we can gather, they won. Now, Rom got away. But that's the second time Jace ever came face to face with Rom, or at least involving Rom, and Jace has lived to tell. But yeah, Draper was in charge of that, and Draper brought some roundhouse kicks into that scenario pretty quickly. So, continuing on, we do have some more characters that made their way into the list. Some of them, I figured they'd get a vote. Some of them got higher than I thought. Next up, Prescott made the vote. So he got a vote in. I think he's only sitting at one. Not a lot of people voted on the Prescott one, I believe, with like Estrum and everybody, but we'll get to that. Prescott wasn't in that one. That was someone else. Prescott made it in. If he made it into the final bracket, I'm going to make up, and that's when I'll have like the whole story of the background fight, how it's going to go, and here's the shots. I don't know. Like, Prescott's got a 10% chance of beating Rom, apparently. I mean, take that as you will. I mostly see it as, like, if they fought Rom, unless they get 100%, they're not going to beat Rom. Prescott would take out 10% of Rom's health in a fight. So I feel like Rom would take, like, I don't know, like, a few snub shots to, like, the chin, and he would, like, to the cheek, and he'd get grazed, and he'd just be like, I'm going to kill you now. That's how we'll go. Like, for instance, we got Clay up here with a 71. I would imagine that fight would be pretty hectic. I would imagine anyone who makes it past the 33% mark is making it past Krill. So I guess a Jackbot's going to be fighting and getting past Krill. But, like, if you make it to 33%, I say the Krill wall is broken through, and now it's either a gunfight or a fisticuffs with Rom. That's how I see it. So Clay probably made it through the Krill, ended up using up weaponry, and ended up, I don't know, at the end in a fisticuff fight, and that's how Clay loses. But 71% of Rom's health. Anyway, and that's just for this. We still have the finale to get to. If everyone makes it to the end, we still have that. Nassar Embry. Okay, interesting story before we continue onward. I could not think of anyone else to put in Embry's bracket. Like, each one gets their own bracket of people. I couldn't think of a single person that could join Nassar Embry for his fight. I had to put Nassar in a bracket by himself against Rom. Now, not the best call. Kind of just tells us what would happen if he made it to the finale. But I had to do it because who else? He's the All-Father Prime. We have no justification on where he stands on the power meter. We don't know how skilled in combat he is. We just know that he was the overall leader of the COG at one point and leader of the All-Fathers. But with the photo he gives, he could just be posing for all we know, and he doesn't have any experience with anything. I'm going to put some eggs in the basket, not all, but some. Nassar Embry had to have had some massive nuts on him to get where he was. I have to say, unlike Prescott, who had a year in the service and then got elected and didn't know what... He didn't even get elected. He was just one of the last people that could take office because of the Locust. I have to say that Embry has to have some street cred in order to boast anything he does. He's got to have, like I said, some nuts are hanging from this fella. I put it on Twitter. Some people... on the Twitter, I had some people... I had two people... And then on my personal one, I had some people message me. Some people aren't sure where Nassar Embry would range in general. And I have some people who think he's got to be a powerhouse. He has to be. And I'm one of those people who's willing to say he has to have some form of battle experience. Now, it's one thing to get into office politically, but during the era that he got in, like it just seems he has to be able to fight. To me, it seems like he has to. So, Nassar Embry made it to the next round. I'll have to figure out what kind of bracket he'll go into for round 2. And then we have Adam Phoenix. This one was interesting because I figured that Adam would get like one vote. I figured he'd get one. Oh, by the way, Nassar, he has 33, but it's not like 3 people voted and 1 person voted Nassar. No, there was some decent amount of votes that went into that. Like, it was an actual third split of the general people in there. It wasn't just 3. There was a good amount. So, like, at first I was like, oh, maybe one person thinks, like, Nassar is a badass. No, there's a good amount of people that are voting for Nassar. So, I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Like, in round 2 and round 3, and if there's whatever number the finale will be. I'm interested. Anyway, Adam made it in. I thought he would get 1 vote. He got a few more than I thought. So Adam. Well, he served, and he has experience a good amount. He is a Phoenix. That just tells me Marcus is gonna go. He's probably gonna pass that 71 that Clay has right now. But I think the story I could weave for Adam would be interesting, because Adam would be the character who would have like a contingency plan to drop a hammer somehow. Like, I feel he would be the person who would like figure out, like, if I can get Rom to stand this one area, I have an automatic Hammer of Dawn system that'll shoot off on its own, but I have to give him this precise area. I feel Adam could get him into that area some way and damage Rom pretty well, where Rom will be like, okay, that hurt a bit. Like, you have hurt me. We have a problem. I'm going to be interested to see if Adam makes it to the finals or not. I don't know if he will. It depends on how I stack up the rounds. But if he makes it, I'll be happy. And then Neville Estrom made it in. So for all y'all who don't know Neville, he was a book character. And then he got a little bit bigger when he got into the actual series in the comics. So let me see if I can't pull him up quick so you know what we're looking at. I'd pull up Nastar and Richard, but we already know what those fellas look like. We know who they are. Let's see. It'll help if I spell his name right. That is correct. So it just gets rid of him if I spell it how they want it on here. There. Let's pull him up. It'll also help if I actually... Where are you, bud? Okay, here he is. Let's see if we can't... Here we go. This is the cool photo. Let's pull up a cool photo of him. Make him look like a biggity badass for a moment. So we have that one. Is there any... No. So this is a... Unless I were to pull up the comics. But this is good old Neville right here. Neville is a scientist. Neville worked with Adam when they were both originally on the mainland. Before anything happened and they got moved or anything like that, he was originally on the mainland. I just noticed his chainsaw's on fire too, so proud of him for that, I guess. But yeah, so Neville here was originally one of the people helping, and then after Adam told him about stuff and he reported Adam, it was kind of like, well, he knows a lot of stuff already. Why not just bring him to Azura? So Prescott brings him to Azura. And I feel like, no, my camera's looking all right. I thought it was a little low, but that'll be okay. Yeah, that's a little better. But anyway, he was brought to the island. Again, he is just a scientist. And actually, that's Dury that's next to him, I believe. So that's actually like the head of the Onyx Guard. So Neville was never trained in combat. He wanted to be a gear, but he just didn't, he wasn't built for it. So he didn't. His brother did, but he did not. So he actually got sent to the island. When the Locust came, he pulled up a gun, and he was just pretty much just like, I'm as you can see, you made it now. He basically became a gear for a few moments. And as far as I'm aware, I believe Neville survives. I think Neville lived. Because at the end of it all, we had Dury along with a few others, like Neville. They had barricaded themselves in a different portion of Azura to fight off any Locust coming at them and stay alive. I believe we know Dury's alive. We know that Keegan was there too. So Keegan, Dury, and I believe Estrom were all there. So Estrom is actually one of the only survivors of Azura. Fun fact for y'all. But yeah, he made it with a 10%. So maybe he'll get some heavy nerd rage and just smash through the competition. And yeah, that's everybody. So aside from that, let's pull up some other stuff. And we'll make this one quick before we continue onwards. Because I just want to talk about this, and we'll play some MotherLoad tonight like I want to. Let's get this pulled up right now. So. Oh, what is this? Okay, so we have this one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I know I bring up Moisty a lot, and I honestly wasn't going to bring him up for this at all. It just so happens that I was pulling this up, and he randomly came up. So let's give a little background context while I pull this over. So again, I'm not trying to suck the good old Papa Moist off on this one. I'm legitimately, it just came up as I went, and I'm just pulling it up. So Creator Clash, this is Moist. We already know him. We're barely talking about him. It's mostly the tweets I want to talk about for Creator Clash and talking about Froggy. In fact, after this, I'll pull up Froggy actually. So, you know what? Let's just pull up some actual let's pull up some actual news and then we'll move on. Let's do... Yeah, this is the one we want. Here we go. So here we go. So Froggy Fresh got kicked. He got canned. Now, I know the majority of this. I don't, obviously I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. We're just going to go, just into it just a little bit. Just touch on it. Just give it a little chef kiss. That's all we're going to do. Yeah, because... Oh, we're not going to jump. I'm definitely not clicking into that. I don't want to lead into anything else. So anyway, basically what happened, and I'm just going to give the very big Spark Notes moment of it all. This is Froggy Fresh. If y'all don't know, he once built my Krispy Kreme. He made songs like The Baddest, Best Friends, Dunked On. I love it all. So anyway, Froggy here was originally supposed to be in Creator Clash 2. I was hyped for it. I put out a nice tweet that I was a fan of. Ego Raptor even retweeted with a response, which I love that to death, that I was like, it's Ego Raptor, one of the legends of the internet. Oh my gosh, Aaron Hansen. Anyway, what about Joe? Joe Mama. Oh, Binks is here. Hi, Binks. How you doing? We're just going over some Creator Clash 2 stuff and talking before I jump back on and finish MotherLoad for the night. But anyway, like I was saying, Froggy Fresh was one of the contenders for this year's Creator Clash or Creator Clash 2. As far as I'm aware, it is hosted by iDubbbz, spearheaded by content creator iDubbbz. There we go. Now, like I said, I am just going to touch on this. I'm not going to go into things in depth. Not going to do that at all. Because, again, there's a lot more deeper things going on with, like, the person that Froggy's associated, that iDubbbz doesn't like. I'm not going to get into any of that. This is me talking about Froggy getting booted. Here we go. So, Froggy was scheduled to fight Creator Clash 2. His opponent, top of my head, I cannot remember. It is, I'm going to be fighting against Chris Ray again. There we go. So, nope, we're not jumping onto Twitter for this right now. That was supposed to happen. And Froggy, this was announced months and months and months and months and months before. So, Froggy here has been training, like very much training. If you've seen his videos, he has been going hard. Froggy is also somewhat built. That photo doesn't do him justice. Trust me, the man is pretty chiseled. So that fight was supposed to happen. I was excited. I love Froggy. I love his music. It brought Blast from the Past to me. Great fight. So apparently, Froggy went to go train his boxing over at someone iDubbbz did not like, or they have had beef or something like that in the past. We can even read through it if you want. One of the faces, Creator Clash 2. Okay. This is the change of the lineup for Froggy Fresh. There's 3 weeks left. And again, I don't think it's going to even talk about it. It's not going to. But, so we'll talk about it here. So, there was some drama and some beef going on. Again, I don't want to be throwing names out or anything. I'm not, the drama police or anything. But all of that happens. iDubbbz and this person don't like each other. And Froggy went there. Whether it's on purpose or not, I don't know if he was purposely doing it to get to iDubbbz or it was a joke. I don't know. Apparently, iDubbbz's mother-in-law gets involved and starts sending tweets to Froggy Fresh. Now, again, calling him an imp and a lot of stuff, it's like, hey, Froggy took it pretty well in the beginning. He's like making a joke of it, just like, how dare she call me an imp? I am a child of God. How dare you? All of that stuff, just for funsies. And I guess, like, the mother-in-law keeps on tweeting him. And at one point, he's just like, no, I'm done ski. He says something. I'm not going to pull it up. We're not going to go that deep into it, like I said. And iDubbbz boots him from his match. Again, 3 weeks from the fight. And he's been training for months and months and months. Months for this. And it's all for charity. He even brings it up in his tweets he responds with. This is a charity event. No one's making money off this. This is for the kids. That is it. So, that happens. Now, he gets kicked. And a lot of people have an issue with this. I am also not a fan. Now, whether Froggy's in the right or wrong, or if he crossed the line, we're not digging into that. I just want to talk about him getting booted. Froggy gets canned. And a lot of people are like, okay, first off, this is the second Creator Clash. The first one went well. Sure, it did. But now, we're already making controversy. We're booting people who are in matches 3 weeks from their match. So they're going to, I'm guessing Chris Reagan has probably been, training. So we're going to now throw someone else in to fight Chris. Last minute, that has no training right now, and is going to go into a fight. So that's great. Also, Froggy has been booted for jokes. It doesn't really set a good light for iDubbbz. iDubbbz has a history as it is, and we're now going to also be getting rid of our fighters, which in my mind was going to be one of the best fights. I think it was going to be one of the good ones. Maybe he's just scared Froggy's going to win too quick. And now it just puts a bad hamper on things where it's like now, just because of him talking or having issues with iDubbbz's mother-in-law, iDubbbz is going to boot him. Doesn't look good for iDubbbz or Creator Clash 2. I think the sale for tickets are still going to be good, but I could see this slowly trickling away from Creator Clash being a major thing. I could see less high-ranged creators kind of stepping away from this. Again, like just because of Twitter beef, we now lost a fighter. And someone like I was actually rooting for. So that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is going to affect the event probably because everyone's mad. You're right. You're right, Banks. Everyone is mad about this because it's like, it's dumb. It's really stupid. You're doing like a 5-year-old tantrum. Well, if he's not gonna talk nice, even though someone else started it, and he's gonna talk to people I don't like, well, he's not invited to my birthday party. That's basically what's going on. Gonna shower, BRB. You got it, Binks. Take your time. All good, my homie. But yeah, so I'm not a big fan of it. And like I said, like Moisty said something about it. This is about Froggy, not Moist. I was going to pull that up till I found this one actually for this article. But even Moist, who's one of the announcers, has said this kind of looks bad. It's like you're kind of doing something stupid. And I agree. It's kind of dumb. In fact, I'll read it verbatim what he said. And again, I make it sound like I'm just riding his nugs right now. I'm not trying to, I swear. Yeah, let's pull it up. Again, I'm not a nug rider, I'm not going to pull everything. But low-key, Twitter beef is good to promote a fight. It is really good. You're right, Binks. The only problem is there's no more fight. That's the problem. Because of Twitter beef, we don't get the fight. It's literally like you have Twitter beef that leads into a fight like, I'll take you on in a boxing match. That's literally what this is. But in reverse. We had the boxing match. Now we lost the boxing match because of the Twitter beef. It's so dumb. Okay, so I'm just going to read it quick. I'm really disappointed by this. Kicking him for Twitter controversy after months of training is brutal. I don't think any jokes he made were intended to be mean-spirited or shit on anyone. Hopefully they reconsider this decision. I hope they do too. Again, it builds hype, etc. You're right, it does build hype. There's no doubt about it. Like, I have a feeling like, let's say they didn't announce who Chris's opponent was going to be. Imagine people paying tickets, mystery opponent. That'll sell you some tickets. Who's going to come in? Imagine curtain flies open. For some reason, Felix PewDiePie walks out like, yeah, let's do this. Woo! I was #1 once in the world. Let's go at it. That would sell you some tickets. That'd be some hype right there. It could. I do hope they reverse the decision. Like Moisty said, I hope it's a reversal. I think it's not right. Again, his jokes, if you watch his videos, which I'm not going to pull up just in case, if you watch his videos, he's treating it like it's a joke, but he's not being mean about anything. Like, he says, how dare you call me an imp? It's John Cena. John Cena walks out. John Cena, I think 14-time World Heavyweight Champion. No boxing experience, but he's about to go against... Nothing against Chris at all, I swear. He's about to go against a nerd in front of a keyboard. Let's see who wins. It would sell tickets. It would. Chris turns around about to argue with the ref, like, why do I gotta box John Cena? Oh my goodness, it's Goldberg! Spear! That would sell some tickets right there. Imagine how, I mean, you gotta pay him a good amount of money for that one, but imagine ticket sales for Creator Clash 3, because they're gonna do 3. There's no way they're gonna end it here. Even with Froggy getting booted, they wouldn't end it. Anyway, let's end it there. I hope they kick all that. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope they reverse the decision. I want Froggy to go in this because I very much want to see what he's going to do. Like, if you watch his music videos up until now, the man has slowly been building muscle. He has, lack of a better term, the baddest of them all at this point. I'm excited if he actually goes in. So, any hoodles. Anyway, we've talked enough. Let's get in and finish up some MotherLoad tonight, shall we? Let me just load it up. There we go. Let's turn that up a bit. Yeah, I think I had it 35 last time. I need to remember where I put all this. Alrighty. And there we are. Back to MotherLoad. All right. So, last we left off in Dragon Ball Z. I did not do that great. Well, I did do great. I made progress, but I started to not think about the moves I was making or what I was doing. So I kind of flubbed all that. We're here to fix that. Good old MotherLoad. That's right, my man. It's MotherLoad. Zachary Harding. It's been Zach. I believe I know who you are. It's been a while. It is good old MotherLoad. Good old MotherLoad, my man. MotherLoad, MotherLoad, MotherLoad. It is an oldie but a goodie. I am continuing where I left off. If you haven't seen anything from the previous one, I saved my streams. You can watch them. Zach, if you're who I think you are, it's been a long time, my good friend. It's been a very long time. But here we are. We're doing some MotherLoad. I'm going to continue where we left off, and the music's too loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Load game. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to turn my headphones down, definitely. Yeah, let's turn this down a little bit. I see my music is popping. It's been a minute since I've seen you. That's what I thought, my man. It's good to see you again. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we're continuing where we left off. When we left off, I think I made it into the 3,000 for depth. I might have gotten further. There we go. I'm going to turn that up a bit so I can hear it. Maybe a little lower for the music. I don't want it to be too loud. There we go. Okay, so here we are. And do I have any minerals since the last time? And yes, it is. It's good to see you again, but it has been a hot minute, like you said. Alright, since I last left off, there was supposed to be a cave-in, if I remember right. Do I still have all my upgrades? Wait, I have $47,000. I better have... Okay, good. I still have all of my upgrades. Yeah, so everything's still here. I was focusing on gas last time, if I remember right. I was looking into the gas situation. If you're looking for enhanced, that's fine. I want gas. 100,000. So we're going to work towards gas. Because it's digging into those... Woo! I forgot how quick I could go. There we go. There we go. So what we're going to do, just like before, is we are going to focus ourselves on just making a straight hold down. Because as you can see, if I don't do that now, I am going to get confused later on. Sure, let's save now. Alrighty, so let's focus on between fuel and minerals. Yeah, so let's just make a big old hole going down. That way, if we come against rocks, I can still, like... And my hole's going to take a beating on this one. I think the last time we were here, an earthquake hit. And I think it reset on that last save. Because I saved and left, because I had to call it a stream last time. Call it good. So now we're just making our way back down. Yeah, and whatever money we make is just going to go right into upgrading the gas tank. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to keep digging our way down. There we go. But yeah, and if anyone doesn't know, I will be taking this for, and I normally have all this up on the streams too. I save all the streams unless something were to happen. So all the streams are saved. Oh, I need that. I need platinum. Give me that platinum. And silver. There. And just keep going down. And we'll focus on making better holes once we come back up. I am happy that platinum's around here though. But what I plan on doing, I am going to make this into an episode with the last stream at least and cut it into where we need. I'm not going to have a 2-hour video for MotherLoad, but I'll keep the juicy bits in it because I do want to, you know, I want to still do an episode of MotherLoad. I feel like there's still people who, you know, don't want to watch the whole stream and want to watch MotherLoad, so we'll do MotherLoad. Because I very much like MotherLoad. Like you said earlier, Zach, good old MotherLoad. Like, this was like an OG internet game, my people. This was back in the day. I saw human bones over here, too. I'm getting those. Give me those Martian bones. Oh, dinosaur bones. Even better. Yeah, that's an automatic 1,000, I think. Yeah. We're just going to focus on going downwards. Yeah, because I'm only at 1,400 right now. 1,500. There we go. And I do want that platinum. And then we'll go up. Yeah, there we go. And then straight up. There we go. Yeah, so we're just going to focus on going back down. There we go. Back in school day. That's right, man. back when we were in school, this was like the thing. I was talking about it last stream too. Like, back in the day, this is what you played. Like, this is what people, you know, we'd get to school early, go to the computer lab, you were playing MotherLoad. That's what we did. That's how you do. And it was good times. It really was. MotherLoad was a game that we all came together with. And, you know, you just work till getting to the end. Which, again, I do know what the end is for anyone who wants to say it. We don't need to worry about spoilers. We're not going to touch on that. You know, no spoilers here. We'll be getting to it soon. Like, I know this game well enough to know, like, I'm getting very close. Like, I'm already getting platinum here and there. Ooh, speaking of that. Okay, and right here is where I thought it would come. Okay. So now we need to dig. I'm not going to focus on tunnel number 2. Oh my goodness, this is going to suck going back up 4. Oh my goodness, I picked the worst possible way to go up. Wow, this is bad. Or tanks. You know, honestly, I made a list of old school Flash games I was going to work and play on. Tanks is on that list. If I could find another player for some OG tanks, I'll do some tanks. Okay, here we go. Surface. I would love to do tanks. Tanks was amazing. Oh my goodness, the carpet bomb was so good. Carpet bomb was always my favorite. I think there was the option of like the one that was pretty much basically a nuke. That one was pretty good too, but I will always go carpet bomb. I love the carpet bomb. Okay, so what did I come down? I forget what I was coming. Yeah, there it is, buried treasure. And this is, ooh, 5,000. I'm gonna have to build a bigger tunnel going up, or else the fuel problem is gonna get really bad. So let's see. The best case scenario I see right now is digging another tunnel. And this tunnel is going to go, wow, let's get up there. This tunnel will go right here. That's where that tunnel's going to go. Okay, we're going to go, oh my, I forgot how fast it went above ground. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to work our way down this way so that we can just go the easy way. There we go. Yeah. And earlier, Zach, I didn't mean to be just like, I think I know who you are. I do have very good memories of who you are, my man. I just, at the time I said that, I was like, I don't want to assume I'm saying the wrong thing. There's a lot of Zachary Hardings in the world. But I hope everything's going well, my man. I hope everything's going fine. Everything's amazing. I hope life is well. It's been a long time since I saw you, my dude. We really should catch up sometime. Like, I'm not against seeing old friends. You know, like some people just like to get rid of their past. For you, my man, we had good times. One thing I really remember, one good story is, we went to your place once. I think it was the only time I ever was at your place. And, we waited all night. Because this was back in, it's going great. I'm happy to hear that, man. We were up all night waiting to load Pirates of the Caribbean online when that was a thing. And you had dial-up, and I felt so bad at the end of it all because your dad tried calling, but, you know, the phone line was taken because it was dial-up. And even when we played, it was so janky because of the dial-up connection. I felt so bad, man. I held up the phone lines in your house. It was, I felt like a poopy head. That's the best I can say. I didn't feel great about that. I felt like I cheated your family out of their phone for an entire night. I do. It's a long time ago, but I do apologize. Alright, we're just going to focus on going down. Honestly, this path is looking good. No boulders. That pocket of gas that got me last time, though, does scare me. I am going to save once we get to 2,000. Well, yep, there's a rock. So around 1,900... Oh my goodness, there are boulders everywhere. We've got a better shot just doing this. There we go. Yes, dial-up sucks. Dude, I am happy those days are gone. And the funny thing is, not a lot of people would believe us if we brought up what dial-up used to be like. It used to be the worst thing ever created by man. Yeah, I got you internet, but it sucked. Dial-up was the worst thing I could ever imagine giving to a child. Dial-up was horrible, and my parents hated it. I think we had dial-up for like a month, and then they decided, screw this, we're not doing dial-up again. Alright, and then let's go here. Come on. There we go. Even if it's 4 grand, it's still something. And let's save. Yes. There. I don't care if my points are zeroed out. My goal is to... Okay, 1,900. We're down to 1,900. There we go. Yep, and still wasn't enough. And we're just going to keep going. What are you? I mean, I know what it is, but what is it doing here? What is it? Religious artifact. Oh my good. I mean, sure. I'll take it. I should just go to the surface soon. But I do want to keep going down. We got to catch up to where we were. The power of the drill, my man. We got to keep going. Especially when you're a gamer and it really was bad. It was bad, man. Those were back in the days where when you played games, they had to be really soft, easy games to play on your computer, or you were going to get destroyed by dial-up. I wish dial-up on no one. Those were the hard days. We've come a long way since dial-up. Humankind has evolved quite a bit. I'm proud of the human race right now because we don't have dial-up anymore. Those were hard. Those were hard. We lost a lot of good souls back then in those days. We lost a lot of good ones. A lot of people didn't see where we got to. Imagine the gamers if you pulled them from that era, like the dial-up era, and you told them about like, hey, there's going to be a time where dial-up doesn't exist anymore. Imagine, just imagine the look in their eyes. Just the sheer sight of like, it's finally over. We made it. The promised land. It's a hard knock life. I really should go up. I don't want to risk losing this save. I don't want to risk losing the money I just made. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get some platinum. I know. There we go. Oh, what was that? Martian skeleton. I want it. Okay, I'm getting greedy, but I can do it. Oh, that was 10 grand. The religious artifact is what I'm happy about the most. Okay, I just gotta play it safe. I need to upgrade the hull. My hull is gonna take a major beating if I don't upgrade. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get up there and reload. I can buy the fuel tank now too, which is what I really want. I mostly want the fuel tank. Because if I can stay down there longer, I'm fine. I have to make it to the bottom sooner or later. Yeah, I know. I'm here. There we go. Okay. And what I want to do is adjust my camera too, because it looks like it's a little, it's not as high as it, or low as it was last time. But at the same time, I'm kind of doing okay right now. Yeah, not a lot of cash, but that religious item, that really took care of a lot of things. Yep, give me the gas tank. Give me that big boy. I could save. Could just keep going down and save some cash. You know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to save up for it. I have a pretty good handle on things at the moment. Did I save? Just in case I'm going to do it again. Yes. And then we're going to get one more fuel trip. And then we're going to fuel up and let's just continue to make some cash quick. Okay, 1900. 1900. Yeah, last time we were here, I think we made it down to the 4,000. Maybe we made it to 5,000. I can't remember. We made it a ways. There we go. Soft landings. Oh, this is going to eat up my gas just because I'm not sure about the tunnels I've made. 21. You're not far down, I remember. Yeah, and then right here. And we're just aiming for downwards right now because I know we can get to emeralds and rubies. And I know our gas is okay, so we'll be safe. And that's a lot of rocks. Yeah, so we decided we go down here next. And I went that way for the Martian body. Yep, just focus on down. Emeralds and rubies. And platinum. I mean, platinum's not going to be the best thing in the world, but for the time being, if I can't find anything else, we're going with that. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of platinum. Maybe we should go after the platinum. We've got the fuel. Let's do it. Let's go after platinum. I'm worried about the random gas pockets. I'm not going to lie. I'm still scared from that. Thank you. You know, a good chunk of titanium is still a good thing. No matter what. Titanium will still be alright. There we go. Nope, up we go. I need to get down there. We have enough fuel to get up, so I'm fine. Although we do have to save a lot. I won't lie. We have a lot to save. And the platinum just keeps... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I see that I can't remember the name of it, but that one mineral that's really good is over here. Okay, let's just focus. I want that one. Yep. I can't get stingy. I gotta remember. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's another... No, rubies. Well, no, this is good right here. We are going to have to go surface level in a moment, though. Gas is getting low. Oh, it's going to suck navigating. You know, like, before that earthquake in the last one we played, last stream, that was such a beautiful tunnel. I think by the end of it, we had a few turns, but in the beginning, it was so nice. Barely went anywhere. Fully functioning and perfect. And this will be the last turn. Nope, I went the wrong way. There we go. There we go. That's going to become a headache later. And then we're going to sell all of this. Save again, because I am afraid of the gas pockets. I am definitely afraid of the gas pockets. I should just buy the dynamite and just blow up some of those rocks. But I don't want to use up my money right now. I want to get... That's the thing. I need rubies and diamonds. I'm not going to make enough by that. Gee, thanks, invisible cliff that got me. I forgot to save. That sucks. Well, we just got to keep going down. That's our job. That's what we signed up for, is to dig some holes. Call me Elijah Wood, because I'm digging holes. Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, Gosh, how's the song go? Isn't it just like something, 2 tokens in hand? I got no respect. Isn't it like shoes full of dirt and 2 tokens in hand? I got no respect because I'm the new man. Something. Check out the name, the tag. My name's Caveman. Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, You've got to go dig those holes. My hole's hurting bad with a wretched soul. You've got to go dig those holes. Dig it up, dig it. Just dug up some bronzinium in hand. Just got some platinum. Going for the emeralds next, man. Yo, going for the indestructible stuff. The good stuff, you know. Digging through with a drill. You know I'm not carrying a hoe. There we go. Gosh, this is going to really suck. I just don't want to get the gas pocket again. You've got to go dig those holes. There we go. I'm not going to make it to the end of this game without losing my sanity from digging those holes. Give me more emeralds and give me some ores. What? Whoa, no! I got so busy with the song, I didn't even know where I was going. No more singing. No more. No, my hole is gone. I'm seriously gonna lose it every time I die? So I just have to get the good drill and just dig a straight hole down. Get the full fuel canister and dig. That's what we're getting at? I mean, I'll do it. Why not? I plan on beating this game tonight. This isn't going to be a situation where this game's going to go on for streaming a 3rd time. No, we're making it to the end. I can guarantee that. I will dig a straight hole down. Honestly, I should just buy the gas tank now, just to make it easy. It's like every time I die, it's a mini earthquake that's happened. Just take me down. No boulders, just keep me digging. Because I think it's every square down I go, it's a little bit harder. Like, a little harder to dig through. Which, to be fair, is good game design. This is very good for a design game. Like, imagine if they made this game, like, very, very big. Have you considered playing Gears with fans? You know, Hawk, I've thought about it. it's something I wouldn't mind doing. I actually had that idea a month ago. I wanted to do that, but the problem is that right now Xbox really screwed up their ability to stream to my desktop, because I used to have it where I have my Xbox hooked up to my desktop and I could just play it. That's how I did Dark Souls, Final Fantasy on stream. The issue now is that they messed it up in introducing something new. It doesn't work anymore. It says like you need an update to play, and there's no update that's needed. They just broke it. So now, if you want to do it, you have to do the remote play, I think it's called, which I don't mind doing, but I haven't tested it out or tried it yet, so I don't know what's going on with that yet. But yes, I have wanted to do Gears with fans. I think it would be nice. And little side note about me, when people bring up fans, like, people can call themselves fan all they want. I see us all on the same page as like bros and homies all on the same face. You know, like, we're all face to face with each other. Like, a fan's a fan, sure, but doesn't matter if I ever got major, big, or stayed at this level my entire life. Y'all are brothers and sisters to me, no matter what. Like, a fan's a fan, I know, but like, if someone were to like come into a stream and say like, yeah, you know, I've had a bad day, you know, things are really going horrible, automatically I'd be like, okay, let's stop the games for a few moments and see what's going on. Like, let's talk. What's up? You know, like, I've never seen it as like, ah, yes, my fans. Well, kind of like that, but never to that extent. I've always seen it like, oh, hey, a new subscriber, that's really cool. Another part of the homie army, or like the buds or the family. That's how I see it. Because, how about OSR? OSR, I need to remember that. OSR, that's, OSR. Remind me, Zach, what OSR would be off the top of my head. I feel like I know it, but I don't, it's not coming to my mind right now. I don't remember how deep I was. That's bad. We're all Gears here. That's right, Cat. That's right, Hawk. We're all Gears here. We're all a part of the we're all a part of the cog here. You know, whether you be you know what? Whether you're a part of the cog, whether you're a part of the UIR, whether you're a stranded, whether you're an outsider, whether you're with the new cog, you know, whether you're a hermit like Marcus, it doesn't matter. We're all a part of the same army here. We're all still homies. We're all brothers in arms. That's what it is. That's what I see it. And I'm not trying to get sentimental here. I'm not trying to, but for people who don't know, old school RuneScape. Oh, that's what it is, Zach. Thank you. Yeah, I've 100% thought about RuneScape. That's 100% been in my repertoire for things to play. 100%, no question. I have wanted to do it. I have planned it. I have been thinking about how I would do it. I just, literally, I could actually still do that. That's the thing. I've had plans for it. I just don't know how I would do it. That's the thing, because I stream only once a week. I only do once, because I like to focus on my content that I also make for the channel. So I have wanted to do old school RuneScape. The problem is like I said, I only do it once a week, and I also want to do other things. Like, when I do put things up for votes for what people want to do, I want people to vote for what they would like to see. And I feel like it wouldn't be fair if, like, I put up a vote, or like, let's say I did put up a vote and every single week it was RuneScape. You know, it's not that I wouldn't enjoy it. I just feel bad for the people that like voted for everything else or want to see something else, you know? Because I do want people to enjoy and like have a say in what they're seeing. Cargo Bay full. Okay, that's my sign to get out of here. Like, when it comes to when the like Dark Souls and Final Fantasy 12 I was putting up, like, those were voted for. Like, those got voted in. When I did The Last Stand, the only reason we did The Last Stand aside from the voting was because I didn't have, like, it was a really crazy day that day. I had nothing set up. So I decided, you know what, we're going to do Last Stand because I don't have anything else ready. I don't have any other choices on me right now. So that's what we did. But yeah, I really do want to leave things up to, like, votes or, like, to the people. Because I enjoy doing what I put up for the vote. It's not like, you know, like, oh, you know, here are the games. Don't pick this one, though, because I think it's crap. No. Like, what I put up for voting is normally what I enjoy playing. You know, it's just up to people. Do you also enjoy what I like, and do you also want to see that played? That's how I do it. So I would do RuneScape. I just feel I get scared because it's an MMO, and I feel like I really would just want to keep playing RuneScape. And I don't know. It feels like it's not fair to people, especially old school. Oh my gosh, I got memories from old school RuneScape. That was peak. It was amazing. Oh, those days were good. Brought a lot of people together. The world was an easier place back then. But going back to what you said, Hawk, we're all gears. The reason I bring it up of like we're all a family and everything, how I see it. So for those who don't know, I don't know, Zach, you may know, because Zach, you knew me back in the day. I get it. Thank you, Zach. And again, it's not like I'm making excuses like, oh, this is why I don't want to play RuneScape. No, I want to play RuneScape. We are going to be playing RuneScape someday. I promise you. It's just right now I want to make sure that people who vote for it want it, you know, and I'm not just isolating the RuneScape players from everyone else. But what I was saying, Hawk, is like, and Zach might know, I am straight edge. For those who don't know, that's, you know, I'm drug-free, alcohol-free, all sorts of, like, no drugs or anything. The hardcore lifestyle kind of thing. I know it doesn't seem it, but, you know, I party with the best of them when I can. Let me get that on camera. There we go. I party with the best. You know, I'm into the hardcore scene when I can be. I'm a metal fan. Screamo's not my big thing, but you don't have to be just Screamo for, obviously, straight edge. But, you know, like, how I always saw it was like, with me growing up, and I'm sure I've talked about this in videos I've made before, I was the black sheep of the family. Like, I wasn't, like, I wasn't the one who fit in. Like, my family's all about vehicles. I know jack diddly about cars or anything. And, yeah, it never suited me. I was never interested. So I just never had any drive for it. I didn't feel anything for it. So, you know, I was, you know, I connected with my family, but not to, like, a deep extent. You know, like, they didn't understand how I saw things or how I see the world. And even to this day, they don't see it exactly the same as I do. And that's fine for people who don't see the same. Like, no, just because someone, like, let's say colors. Just because someone sees blue and someone sees red doesn't mean we're all still people, okay? Like, no matter what side, I just realized red and blue is political. If you see green or purple, it doesn't matter. But that's the thing. Like, just because you see a different color or a different way the world works, people are still bleeding red. Okay, that's just how it works. We're all the same. And yeah, now and then we all say or want to do things that differ from everyone else. But you know, like with straight edge, like I saw it as like, you know, I'm like these people. I get these people. They get me. You know, like I love my family, but this is also my family. So I always saw it. I very much am a very heavy believer in, like, you know, blood doesn't make family. It's like blood's not family. It's the connections you make. You know. And I try to explain that to my family once, because I've had, you know, I'm not going to bring up a lot of personal info over these kind of things. Me and my sister, at one point in our lives, had some beef. You know, not going to go into the specifics or anything like that. Not going to touch on it. We had beef. And it was for a long time. And my mother was just so done with all of this. And she's like, why? And I'm just like, it's not that I don't care for her as a sister, but, and my mother was just like, you know, like, she's your sister. She's blood. And I'm like, that's where you don't get it. Like, yeah, she's my sister, but I don't see it as just because we're blood related, we're family. I see it as we're blood related, and yeah, that makes us related, but that doesn't mean, like, you know, we have the heart of a family. You know, yes, we do. You know, I'm not saying like, oh, screw her. We do. But it's not like, you know, that's the thing I didn't like, is that you don't understand. It's not just, you know, you see it as very black and white, what makes family. And that's the thing I don't agree with. It's like, you can be family and not have to be related. That's how I see it. So like Hawk, Zach, Binks, I see you all as family. I see anyone who comes into the stream wanting to spend time, talk, be chill, be cool, as family. We are family. You know, as to the level of family, hey, that's up to you. But I see it as a general sense of family. You know, camaraderie. We're in this together. We're here together. We're having a good time together. That's how I see it. And that's how I've always seen the world. And that's what I believe in. You know, like, I see all, like, the hardships of everything in the world and people arguing back and forth, back and forth. People hate each other. But that doesn't mean that, you know, like, oh, you know, since they don't believe in what I want, you know, they're less of a person than me, or they're not human. Like, nothing like that. We're still people. Is it an idealistic idea? The world can be fixed and brought together by just that statement? Of course it is. Is that actually going to happen? Probably not. But hey, you can dream. And I always like to dream big, whether those dreams come true or not. That's how I see it. But anyway, I got into straight edge. Like, yes, it's like, it's seen as a very family-heavy dynamic. The black sheep are coming together as a family. That's basically what it is. And that's how I always saw it. You know, like, I see anyone who's straight edge is my brother or sister in arms, you know? Anyone who, like I said, anyone who's a subscriber, I see as, like, not just a follower, but, like, you know, one of the family. That's how I see it. And, you know, if people don't like that, it's like, well, you don't have to sit here and be like, oh, he thinks I'm his child or I'm his brother. You know, it's a cult. And like, no, it's just a general term or a general sense. That's what it is. You know, just because I'm saying it doesn't mean I see us as like, you know, we take bullets for one another. Would I take a bullet for a random person who subscribed? Well, that's up for debate. But, you know, if I had a very close person who wasn't related to me by blood or anything, like, I'd take a bullet for those close to me. Of course. You know, again, like, I would talk to people no matter what. I'm the black sheep too, Captain. So you understand, Captain. You understand where I'm coming from, kind of. Like, it's. I need to get a better hull. I need to upgrade, not upgrade, but I need to fix it, and then I can upgrade the gas tank soon. Well, I'm not going to, but I would like to. I'd like to get to the end of this. I got talking about Froggy a little too much, so I ended up not getting as far as I wanted. I do want to beat MotherLoad. I will, if I have to sit down and do 3 streams of MotherLoad, I'll do 3 streams of MotherLoad. Why not? I'll do it. I'd rather not, because it makes me restart from the top every time. I just keep my upgrades in cash. Wow, my hull can take a beating. Yeah, like I think, and again, I don't want to assume, Hawk. I don't want to assume, but I'd like to guess that you do understand, like, somewhat of the feeling of, like, the black sheep of, like, yeah, like, my family still loves me, but that doesn't mean, like, they get me. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, if I'm understanding right, I want to assume that's kind of how you feel too, kind of. Again, I'm not trying to make assumptions on anyone's personal life, I swear. But it's one of those things where, you know, the black sheep, like, that's how I saw Straight Edge, and that's what I really liked about it. And again, I'm not trying to push Straight Edge on anybody. I'm not. This isn't about that, but I'm just using it as an example. But, like, with Straight Edge, like, I saw it as, like, we're all the black sheep of our families. We're all, like, the people who don't stand, you know, we stand out or we're against the grain. And I really saw that as a big, like, I don't know, like, it was like, I'm not alone. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I'm not alone. Yeah, I'm happy that you agree, and, like, you see it like that, Hawk. Like, and it's one of those things where it's like, and especially, like, for people who are in high school. I don't know if anyone here is in high school at all. If you are, I hope it's going well. If not, it's very corny. It's very, I think it's dumb to say sometimes, but it is very true, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, it's a good thing this is true. And I'm sorry if it sounds cliche. I'm not aiming for it to be, but I will say it. It does get better. Like, life is not always going to be horrible. Life is not always going to be sad and cliquey and people talking behind your back. It's not always going to be like that. I went to college, and I can tell you right now, things were a whole lot better than high school. And to anyone that was in my graduating class, sorry. I barely cared for anyone in my graduating class in high school. I was not a fan. A lot of them were either really preppy. Class of 2020. Hey, you got it out, my man. High school's done. I was class of 2012. I graduated a while ago. High school, college-wise, 2016. So, I mean, I got that little feather in my cap, I guess. But for anyone who is in high school, and I'll say this because these streams are also, like, I keep them. I don't just, you know, do a stream and just don't keep it up. You know, for anyone watching or wanting to hear anything, or if you do need to hear, it does get a lot better. It's never going to be like that forever. It won't. Things get better, and things are a whole lot better than what you start with. Yeah, college was so good. My graduating class, I was not the biggest fan of. I'm not going to name names, obviously. There were some very good people. My best friend was in my graduating class, so, you know. Obviously, not everyone's a horrible person out there. But yeah, like, a lot of them, it was either really preppy, not preppy, but really, like, well, yeah, preppy too. Or, like, you know, like, people you didn't agree with, or, like, the jocks, or, like, the people who are just bullies to be bullies. You know, it's horrible, and it sucks. But it gets so much better. It does. Like, look at me now. Like, I've got a job I'm happy with. You know, I've got the love of my life. You know, I've got a house I'm currently in right now. I'm saving up for, you know, my actual house to own. I'm doing all of this stuff. I could tell high school me right now, like, dude, like, life gets so much better, so much easier. Things are so much more well put together. It's just so much better. I just never graduated, got my GED. That's fine too, my man. GEDs are just as good. I'm making it sound like that's an excuse. No, you got a GED. That automatically takes work and dedication right there. If you have a GED or a high school diploma, you are on equal footing in my mind. You have both earned something, and I'm not comparing people. Sorry if it sounds like that. But for any person who wants to argue it, a GED is just as valuable and just as important. You put in the work, you put in the effort, you deserve to have the GED, you deserve to have that notch in the cap, you deserve it. No question about it, period. I never went to college. I'm an aspiring tattoo artist, so I didn't see the point. Hey, and that's the thing too. And I'm not sitting here trying to preach like I went to college. Nothing like that. If you choose not to go to college, that's perfectly fine. My family, I have members of my family who did not go to college. Like, and I'm not the only one. Like, some of my family did, some of my family did not. There's nothing wrong with that. The people in my family who chose not to go to college are still doing very well in life. They're doing great. You know, their lives are going extremely well. You know, same for the people who did decide to go to college. Life is good. You know, it's what you want to make of life. That's what it is. Like, if you want to be an aspiring tattoo artist, if you get your GED, you know, we're all different walks of life here. It's just as important. We're all people. You know, that's the thing. When we start comparing each other's, like, knowledge and know-how and differentiating and putting people into different areas, that's where things are getting a little out of hand. But that's the thing. We have a tattoo artist coming up, and I hope it's going really well. I hope to see your art. I have one tattoo. My straight edge tattoo I got when I was 18 to mark that I'm a homie for life. You know, I got that, and I was just like, boom, I got what I wanted. Yeah, I can dig this way. Sweet, I'm going this way. You know, if your tattoo art is good and it fits what I'm looking for, I will definitely give you a call, and you can do my art or my next one. I will not argue. Even if it's not great art, even if you're testing out on me, go ahead. I would be honored for you to test out on me. Obviously, I'll make sure, like, you know, nothing against you, but I always want to make sure my artists know what they're doing. Like, and I'm sure you will, Hawk. I'm sure. But I don't want that, like, artist I get where it's just like, I'm going to draw a smiley face that's crooked like I'm riding on a go-kart. You know what I mean? I'm sure yours is going to be good, Hawk. And I cannot wait to see your art when it actually comes to fruition. I can't wait to see it. I'm actually very interested, too. I'm interested to see how it goes, and I'm curious about the tattoo roll. I would love for you to tell me more about it. Because it's something like, I have a friend of my friend is also a tattoo artist. I don't talk to them too much. I don't think I've ever talked to them on like a large, like, you know, large time frame. But I love the idea of it. You know, like an artist working with skin, that's the canvas. That's automatically an idea I like. Okay, I'm going to go up because I don't know when the gas pocket's going to come, and I'm 4,000 down. I get scared about the gas pocket. I think I'm just going to buy the 100,000 for fuel. I think I'm just going to do that. Because I think by the time I get where I'm going, I'm just going to be close to the end. So let's just go and get the upgrade. Let's just get it. Let's save, get the upgrade, and whatever cash I have left, let's upgrade anything else that needs upgrading, like the drill. Because the fuel is going to be the hardest thing. Getting back down here is going to be so horrible. Because I've made a crooked tunnel going down because of the rocks. Okay, I think it's just a straight shot from here. Yes, it is. But yeah. But Zach, I'm really happy to hear about the GED too. I did not know. I'm happy that everything's going good. Life is going good. You have GED. Even if you didn't have it, I'm still happy life is going good. I'd love to show you some of my sketches I've done. I would love to see them, Hawk. My DMs are always open for anyone on Twitter. If you have Twitter, if not, my email is up on Twitter and the YouTubes. So if you want to put it up on YouTube and take a look and see where my email is, send it to me. I'd love to see the sketches. Yeah, I'm always open to seeing people's stuff and seeing how good it is. Again, I am always down for some more ink. I barely ever have cash for ink, but I will pay you what I can and afford what I'm able to afford, and feel free to draw whatever you want, as long as it fits, obviously, what I'm looking for, because I do straight edge art. I want to fill my body with straight edge art. That's what I'm looking for. And by straight edge art, I mean just like the idea of it, the art, not the art style, but just like straight edge. I was about to say propaganda, but whatever. Propagandist pieces. And propaganda doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sorry about that. Wow, I already have a V8. Oh my goodness. What else needs upgrading? The hull is... That is a horrible hull. Let's do... Wow, I got it. Wow, I have a lot of... Cargo's good. Fuel tank's good. Engines... Oh, I can get the... How's my drill looking? Let's do the diamond drill. Okay. So I'm assuming my drilling is going to go better now. Wait, I need to buy more for the hull. Yeah, life is going good. Have a soon-to-be wife and 3 kids, a house, and a good paying... Right there. See, that's the thing. I will say it right now. Like when I brought up like the whole people and their ideas of GEDs and everything, literally, my dude, you are living like a fully perfect life right now by the sound of it. And I am so happy to hear things are going good. Here's the thing, dude. I'm very certain you have a lot more going than me right now, and I've been pushing hard. Can you explain straight edge? I'm not exactly sure what it means. Okay, sure. I do this a lot, and I'm not trying to say like I'm not going to, but a lot of people ask what straight edge is. So, straight edge is a subculture that was created in 1981 by the band Minor Threat. This was and I'll go into a brief history. Straight edge was originally made as pretty much a form of like, what's the right way to put it? Think of it as kind of like an opposition to like the 1960s when the children were born in the 1960s and 70s, and it was like the very heavy hippie lifestyle. You know, like the idea of drugs, free love. Straight edge was born from the idea of going against the grain. It was a rebellious form of a rebellious subgroup that was made, and what it was is there were kids who grew up with these people with drugs and everything around, and they were rebelling against that. They didn't agree with that. It's just like, that's not how we want to live our lives. It's just like, basically, and I'm saying it very, you know, obviously not in depth, but like, screw you, old man, you can't tell me how to live. And all these kids would listen to metal, death rock, scream all of this heavy stuff, you know, like the band Minor Threat, and they would listen to this music, and it was just like, man, this music gets us, like, all of these people here at these shows, we're all the same. We're the black sheeps. We don't adhere to the family, you know, we're not, you know, and this was like thousands of people at the time, and it's just like, we're all different. And they all came together, and they were all under the impression of agreeing, like, you know, we don't do drugs, we don't agree with drugs, you know, drugs are bad, okay? Because again, like, that was what the stylistic norm of the families were. Because again, the 60s people were, you know, this going against the 50s people who were just like, you know, white picket fence in a house. This was our rebellious era. So the band Minor Threat came out with the song Straight Edge, and Straight Edge goes, and I'm so scared about the gas pockets right now. Like, I'm a person just like you, but I've got better things to do than sit around and fuck my head. I've got the straight edge, you know, not going through the whole lyrics, but that was it. And everyone was just like, yeah, like, he's right. Like, we've got the straight edge. So it pretty much started off as like a lyric to a song, but everyone was like, yeah, like, that's exactly what it is. So from there, straight edge was born, and I have a bunch of straight edge merch and everything. Straight edge was just like, you know, the X's on the back of your hand representing like you're too young to drink. They conformed to take that as like, we don't drink, period. Like, up until I was 18, I wore X's on my hand every single day. Like, every moment you saw me, I had X's on my hands. I was the edgy little kid walking around. That was me. Because I was just like, yeah, I'm straight edge. Wow, we are getting deep, boys and girls. Is that a diamond? And dinosaur bones. Okay. I am going to have to go up one more time to get rid of some of this cash and upgrade anything else that needs upgrading. Okay. Crap, I can't get the dinosaur bones. What is that? I've got the fuel upgrade. Okay, don't kill me. What is it? Amazonite? Is that better than diamonds? Because I got diamonds. Whoa, whoa. Oh, no, no fire, no fire. Oh, boy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I'm mostly worried about the gas pocket, but we're doing good. I have to go up. I can't risk it. I'm risking it. I can't. Let's go up. Anyway, straight edge was pretty much going against the grain of like our subculture is how we live now. And so many subcultures inside of that straight edge got big enough. There's millions of people that is now. I'm like a meta/emo hippie. Okay, so you kind of understand like the subgroups and everything, Hawk, of like what I'm talking about, kind of. So you kind of understand like the era and the times and like how the subcultures work. You kind of get it. I'm assuming. But yeah, so that's how it went. You know, like we decided to go against the norm. That's how it started. It's changed since then, obviously, but that's how it went, and it just grew and grew. So it's a hardcore movement of like anti-drug, because that's what we base it on. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs. That's how it went. But it just grew and grew. And then you have people like the FSU who were born, which is like the straight edge pretty much gang that started. And they would go around, and I can't remember the name of the leader of it. Like Ian McCain's was the head of Minor Threat. I can't remember the head of the FSU. But anyway, what they would do is they would go around and, you know, these are just kids living on the street or something. Wow. 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 That's a lot of money. Wow. Wow. Let's save. Wow. 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 Oh my gosh. Wow. What else? Yeah, let's just get the good hole. Wow. Sorry to cut off like that, but that was a big beefy one I took. Anyway, yeah, my hole's doing great. My gas is good. I think we're gonna get to the end very soon, boys and girls. But anyway, yeah, it grew from there, and then we have the FSU who grew. We have the Posse straight edge now, who are like, they accept everyone, whoever you are, whether you're straight edge or not. That's the Posse group. You have the hardliners who are very militant, and they're like, if you're not straight edge, screw you, and they go against the grain very heavily. You have like the Hindu style straight edge who believe very much in like spiritualism and like self-meditation to find yourself, along with the non-drug style of life. There's a lot of different sects when it comes to, and sects like S-E-C-T-S, like that. A lot of different groupings when it comes to straight edge. I am more of, it's very hard to say what I am. I would say originally I did not side with the Posse side of things. I saw it as just like, and this was when I was younger, of course, of just like, well, if no one's going to accept us, why should we accept them? But now as I've grown older, it's kind of just like, you know, we should just accept people for who they are. Like, it doesn't matter if they're straight edge or not. Like, because straight edge, if you want to be straight edge, it doesn't matter who or what you are. Doesn't matter. If you want to follow the path of straight edge, that's what you chose to do. It's your decision. For those who break edge, it is their decision. And that's a whole other thing too. But those who are straight edge, it's seen as like, you have decided to join this. You do it for life. You go till you die. You've done this. You've earned the right to be called a brother or a sister. Like, you've dedicated yourself. And it always sounds like a cult when it's explained too. So I'm sorry if it sounds like that. I'm not trying for it to be a cult. But that's how it goes. You know, I see everyone who's straight as a brother or sister because, you know, we all took the same, I say oath. No, there's no one oath you take. But, you know, we all took the same road in what we wanted. So it's like, why don't I see them as my brothers and sisters? You know, it's the path we all set for. You know, just like you, Hawk. I'm sure with like the metal, emo, hippie portion, I'm sure there are people in that grouping who probably follow it, and there's a group of them who are just like, you know, we're all in this together. I'm sure there's probably something like that. At least I think there would be. I am so scared about... Yep, there... That was a gas pocket. And I'm alive. We're almost to the end. I gotta go heal the hole. I can't risk it. We're almost done. I can't risk it. I'm leaving to go and fix it, and then we're gonna go finish the game. This stream has gone on a little longer than I want, but it's been a very good stream. A lot of people have come in to say what's up, and I'm very happy about that. I'll probably give some shout outs on Twitter just to say thanks to everybody. Again, we're almost to the end. We've only got 1,000 more feet to go and it's over. And yeah, then we'll have MotherLoad 2 done. Yep, here we go. And how I'm going to cut this up for the episode, I don't know. I'm probably going to leave a lot of the talking about like education, you know, everyone loving everyone no matter who they are. You know, straight edge. I'll leave all that on the episode. I feel like this is a good stream talk to have. I leave the streams up. Anyone's free to go ahead and watch the streams if they want. It's always a good time. Yeah, I feel it's been a good time so far right now. Yeah. Basically that's straight edge in a nutshell. We're just, you know, no drugs, no drinking, smoking, and we're all just following the same path and living our lives. You know, just a brother and sisterhood. That's, you know, generally what it is. Of course, you know, there's so much more history to unpack. I can go into so much more, but I don't want to just bore people talking about straight edge when we're doing MotherLoad right now. You know, like a game from the past we all know and love. I'm not going to need any more cargo. I know where I'm going. I know what's at the end of this line. I know what's at the end of the road. I don't need anything else. I don't need nothing. In fact, you know what? Let's go fix the hull. I'm still surprised we survived the explosion. I'm so surprised. Let's do reserve fuel tank. Hull repair, nanobots, RTUs. Maybe we should. Maybe we should get the hull repair. Let's just go to the end, boys and girls. Wait, what button do I hit for fuel? F. Okay, F and R. Those are going to be the buttons that get us to the end. The hull's able to take a beating. There's no earthquakes happening. Let's go, everyone. Let's finish it. All of us together. In this tiny little drilling pod. I don't remember where the bottom is for this part. Let's go to the end. I'm ready. Yep, we just gotta go down. It's been an honor, everybody. For Binks, who was here earlier, he was here last time we played. You know, I'm glad he was here for the journey. Zach, I'm glad you were here for it. I'm glad you were here, Hawk. I'm glad everyone came for this journey to the end of MotherLoad. This is a blast from the past, you know. My plan currently right now for streaming, since Xbox kind of fudged the ball on everything, is I really do want to do some Flash games for right now. Maybe even some RuneScape, you never know. But I kind of just want to explore the past for a little while. Operation Hollow. Yep, that's right, boys and girls. We're going after the Locust. I just didn't think they'd be this far down. We haven't even gotten to the Hollow yet. We're just still in the Earth's crust. Operation Hollow Storm. In we go. I am so nervous I'm going to drop and die. But I do have a hull repair. And I don't want to use up my hull repairs. If fuel gets to halfway, I'll use a fuel for the reserves. Because we're getting there. We're almost to the end. Okay. 4,600. The hull's taking damage. Yeah, glad to see you. Been a long time since I've seen you. It has, Zach. We really should catch up sometime, my man. I like to see how life is going. It's been years. Like, even more than years. It's been over a decade. Like, we've talked on Facebook, like, a long time ago. But I think it's been, like, a good hot minute. Alright. We're just going down, everyone. 900 to go. Maybe I'll get the diamond. I got the diamond, just for in case we have to go up again. I don't see any reason we have to. Oh, crap. We gotta go this way. Wow, this is going to be horrible to get back up from if we have to leave. But I think we're almost to the end. Go ahead, gas pockets. Take your best shot. I've got an upgraded hull. There we go. I'm making it sound like this is the end of all of us all together. But I mean for this mission in MotherLoad. We're coming to the end. You know, it was a good run. Oh boy. Repair. Oh my gosh, that's as much as it does. We're getting there. 500 more feet to go, lads. Oh my gosh. I've got one left. If we get hit, I have to go back up. I don't have a choice. But I've come this far. Come on. Less than 3. Oh, are you kidding? I might as well just use a fuel while I'm here. Okay. Let's go back up, I guess. That's great. I'm not going to risk dying here, obviously. When we're that close, I'm not going to risk it. Alright, everyone. We're going back up for a moment. Keep your F's off the keyboard for right now. We're not dead yet, and we're not ending it. This is not the end of the adventure. We still have to go back down. Up we go. You know, we're so close to done. This stream should have been done a while ago. I only go for an hour, so everyone knows. It's only an hour. We've gone for an hour and 20 minutes. I understand, you know, we had a long lead up, but it's also, for me, what time is it now? 8:35. I do want to finish this. I do have things to work on. I have some stuff I have to get done also for the week coming up. And I'm not making it sound like I'm trying to end this soon. It's just that there's nothing else in the game we can really do. You know, the game's already given us the, like, alluded to us getting to 6,000 feet. So, what am I going to do? Just, oh, I don't need to go 6,000. I'll just keep digging around here until the entire planet's mined out like the good employee I am. Which I am. But, I mean, the game's already kind of teased me. So, I mean, why not just take the full cookie and see where we're going? Yeah, take it all. No, no, no. Alright, I know, okay. Well, I already know what game we're playing. I'm an hour ahead of you, LOL. See, so you're already at 9 o'clock. So you're already feeling it. Safely and accurately returns you above ground. Let's just C to use for bombs. Okay. Oh wait, hull. Alright, lads. There's no earthquake yet either, thank God. The last time that earthquake came really screwed us all over. Let's go! And I think when the green pops up, so 2, 3. I plan on getting to the end. And the hull can take a beating, so we're good. It's those gases that come up, the random ones, the further down you go. That's what worries me the most. Again, I bought so much we should be fine, but I don't want to risk a single thing. I'm not going to risk a single thing. I'm getting to the end of this journey with all my bros and ladies that'll either be watching with me live or watching with me in a moment. We're getting to the end of the road. The end of the rainbow all together. This is our journey. We started it together, we're ending it together. For those who joined in halfway through the journey, well, you're on the journey too. I'm pulling you down with me for this journey. You thought I was just gonna end it. You thought I was just gonna say, oh no, you're excluded. No, you're a part of this. We're all a part of this. Me and my too high camera that I should have fixed at the beginning of it all. We're all in this together. This is a High School Musical. We're all on the Wildcat team. Am I a grown 28-year-old man who knows about High School Musical still? Yes. That was my era that created High School Musical. You're welcome. You know, that movie came out during my time. That was us. We were the ones who brought that into the spotlight. You're welcome. When they came out with like the 30th showing of it on Disney Channel with the whole like we're gonna put blurbs in there so you know the backwards reasoning for why it was put in. That was us. The whole pink jelly thing they talk about. They wanted to pick something random to talk about. I remember those days. I was there. Hannah Montana, guess what? We made that too. Operation Harlem Storm 2.0. That's right. The Locust, they almost took us out. We retreated and we found another grind lift. Okay. Let me get back down to where we were. Okay. Now we're all together to end this adventure, shall we? Do your worst, gas pockets. Okay, so... What? No! I didn't want to go through the lava. Well, everybody... The game no longer knows where we are. I mean, I just want to get down to 6,000. I think we're at 6,000 feet. Wow, the pockets have become larger. Am I there yet? Ow. Oh, I think I know where the game's trying to put me at. I think I know what it's doing. Mr. Natas, you are violating the terms of our employment. Turn back immediately. I'm sorry, bud. You tempted me. You told me not to go here. I had to go. You told me not to go down this far. You know I'm gonna do it. What, you think I'm just gonna sit around? Oh no, you're right, boss. I'm not gonna do it. Totally. You said definitely don't do that thing. As a good employee, I'm definitely not gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing. Alright, let's just get to the end of this. We're this close. What secrets are hiding on the planet? I think we're on Mars, by the way. I think this is Mars. Show me your secrets, Timmy Turner. You thought your gases were enough for me. I have news for you, big boss man. I hold all the cards here. You thought that would do it? I don't know what else I have in my inventory. How many do I have? 3? I can take one more of those to the face, boss. I can take one more before I'm gonna say ouchie. Okay, we have to at least get... Okay. I was just... Jeez, boss! They're getting really close to killing me. I think I can take one more of those to the face. I don't even know if I want to try taking that one to the face. I'm kind of nervous. Am I really going to go back to the surface for more? Am I really going to do it? I should have got a teleporter. I didn't think... We're this close to the end. Why wouldn't I... See, that's what I thought was going to happen. I got to go to the surface. I don't have enough. I mean, I got some of the Amazonian, so I can definitely just heal. Like, I can get the last of the really good stuff. I might as well. Wait. There we go. Just making sure. We're buying a teleporter, too, when we go up. We're buying a teleporter. Wow, we're at 1:28. This is still not the longest stream. We're still kind of okay. I did not think that it would go like this. Hollowation 3. Yep, Operation Hollowstorm 3.0. This should be 3 should be the magic number. I don't see a single reason Hollowstorm 4.0 has to be a thing. This should be the end. I am going to go up, get healed. After, I need to make sure I don't crash onto the ground. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that? I would call it right here. I would say, you know what, we're going to YouTube and we're going to watch the ending. That's what I would say. So I have to be very careful when I get to the surface that I don't do something stupid. And I'm very well known for doing dumb things. Come on, we just need to go to the surface. And then when we go back down, I should just use the TNT and just blow my way to the bottom. I should just do that. Let's just load up on everything, turn in our minerals. We're going to heal first. I'm not going to risk dying. I'm going to save also. Good. Straight up. Very careful on the way up for the landing. I cannot stress that to myself enough. There. Yes, sell it all. Keep on trucking away. Nope, not right now. Yes. And yes, we're buying a few of these. And refuel. Okay. What is a good decision? 80% effectiveness. I'll go faster probably with that. I can dig further down and... I can't risk the hull. I can't risk it. Who would have thought the hull was the one thing I upgrade? Alright, back down we go. Operation Hollowstorm 3.0, ladies and gents. What a great idea. This operation worked as well as the resonator. Yeah, you're not gonna lie, it worked just as well. You know, high hopes going down. Nothing but sadness on the return. Operation 3, I don't know. What? Okay, let's say Operation Hollowstorm was the resonator. Operation Hollowstorm 2.0 was Operation Hollowstorm. What's Operation Hollowstorm 3.0? Gears of War 4, we went into the mining area. This is as good as it's going to get, ladies and gents. We're finishing this tonight. I'm not going to have a night 3 of this. I'm sorry. I love MotherLoad, but I'm not going to restart from the ground up digging a hole down. We're not doing that. We have already done it multiple times. We're not doing it again. I want to end this. Enjoy the rest of my night. Not that I haven't enjoyed this. I very much enjoyed it. It's been a blast tonight. We've all had some good times. We've all talked. I think it's been very nice, you know. These streams, again, I sound like I'm plugging it, but I mean, technically, I am live. These are technically up for whoever wants to watch them in the future. Like, they're left up. This one's going to be up once we're done. There we go. And safely down. I am getting to the end of this game because I have enough to repair my hull, and I keep dropping like an idiot. This is a nice way down. I actually went a good ways down on this one. I do like, also, a little side note, how the color does shift the further down you go. Like, it's getting redder and redder right now. Like, it's a very deep orange. And now you can see the red coming out. And I believe the red happens once you hit the 6,000 mark. Wow. I did a real bang-up job getting down here, didn't I? Well, why not? I'll take some rubies. Why not? Wow, it got redder than, I don't know. Pick something red. than a Granny Smith apple. Those are pretty red. I have to be getting close to the bottom. Okay. I think this is where we somewhat left off. Wow, I'm taking that. Okay. My plan is repair. What's my C4? I think it's C. C. That was big. That was nice. Well, come on. How many times? I'm mildly colorblind. I didn't realize the background changed. Yeah, it's been changing the entire way down. Not again. Why? What is repair? The further I go, the deadlier the gas bombs are. You know what? Fine. I'll play that game. Boom. 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 I'll take the easy way. Okay. What's my inventory looking like? I got one C4. If this hurts, I will be upset. Repair. 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 Minerals are here, so I know I'm safe. Okay. I have one heal left. I also have a teleporter. Return to the surface immediately. It will be terminated, or as in fired. But I just want to get... I just want to break your rules now. Wow, they left all the good stuff down here. Okay. I am going to return to the surface, sir. Crap, I don't know how to teleport. G. D. No. Oh, I can use W. I could have used this the whole time. Y. U. I. O. P. Oh, I could pause this the whole time? H. Pod usage. Oh, no, that's for help. Oh, I can drop things in here. I'm not dropping any of that. I can do full upgrades. What are my controls for, reserve fuel tank, dynamite, plastic explosive, quantum teleport, matter? M. I think I broke the game. No, not yet. It's trying. Well, we're here. We made it. And yes... Oh my goodness. I guess Hollow Storm 4 is going to happen. This is the Hive Buster initiative now, Hawk. We're going Hive Buster. Well, just give me upgrades on everything. Just give me the biggest of... best of it all. Next up. Fuel tank's good. Give me the best engine. Good. I am quite literally fully powered. Wow, I am fast. That's fine. Can we please save the game and get down there? I don't know what else I can do. Let's end this. I've had a great time tonight with everybody, but this needs to end. Alright, the toxic gas... Oh, I don't even have fuel. Well, you know what? Yes, I do have fuel. How much fuel? Enough. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, I don't want repairs. We're in Operation Hive Buster. That's right, we are in the Hive Buster initiative now. Let's keep going. We better finish it here. I don't know how many more operations we have. I don't think anything. I can't think of anything else. This would be, Gears of War 2 when they went to Mount Kadar and they went to the Nexus. That's the best I can think of. That's the best. Let's just get down to the bottom. I've come this far. The end is drawing so close. I can literally taste it. There we go. That's the thing. Like, we already hit 6,000 a while ago. I thought it was the moment we hit 6,000 we're done. If it fails, I think the Locust win. I think you're right. I don't know how well. I don't even know how much deeper I can go. Quite literally, I don't know how much deeper we can go. We passed the point of no return. If I die, though, I'm sorry. It might be the end of MotherLoad, and like I said, we'll just watch it. Because I can't go through an hour of digging holes again. I sang the song from Holes. Great movie. Shia LaBeouf when he was at his peak, in my opinion. I think that was his best performance he's ever done. Yes, I know the Even Stevens movie for many are right up there, but I'm sorry. I think Holes was the best. I loved Holes. I love digging in general. That's one of my favorite like hobbies when it comes to construction. I love to dig. So for me, that movie was like a swan song to my childhood. I'm not going for diamonds. I am fully upgraded. We are going to the bottom of this place. I have no reason otherwise to stick around. There we go. Wow, I made a big hole. I made a really big hole. Wow, I'm actually oddly impressed with myself. Then again, I used C4 for most of it. Okay. I have no reason to not just blow my way to the bottom. What is my option again? It's the one grind lift that just completely missed the hollow and just went straight to the core of the planet. I mean, he's getting there. The core's got to be getting close. I don't know how, obviously, I think the core of the planet's a little further down, but we got to be getting there. Okay, I need my dynamite. My plastic explosives are C. Okay, so it is C. You're kidding. I didn't buy more dynamite? Shut up. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's gonna keep doing that, though. I literally have no choice but to go buy dynamite. You're kidding. Well, Hollow Storm 4.0, I guess. I don't have a choice. I literally don't have a choice. I can't think... Here we go. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I didn't buy dynamite. Do I have any money for dynamite? No way. I have to go digging for I have one. This is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Literally, all I have to do is just, like, dig for some random stuff, get some cash, and get, like, 10 things of dynamite. I spent all my money on repairs. Just dig down. So how's everybody doing? I'm happy on how the stream went. This stream was supposed to end a while ago. So, congratulations. This is now the longest stream we've ever had. Clocking it at an hour and 42 minutes. I don't know about you, but I think that's a victory. Operation Hollow Storm 3.5. Basically, we literally had to leave because we didn't have enough to blow up the rest of the way down. And I'm just digging this right now so that if we do have to go back up, get the diamond before you go. I'm probably gonna get that. The Amazonian, if I can get a hold of that, because that's $500,000. So I'm just picking up gold and everything, and I'm gonna see how far down the I'm just going to see how far down the C4 I currently have is going to get me. I don't know what else is going to be down there. I literally don't know what else we're expecting. Like, obviously, I know how the game ends, but I don't know, like, do we have to blow up more stuff? I mean, I'm going to get the platinum to be safe. If I have to, you know what? I'm not even going to teleport. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go back up. Because I'm going to guarantee we have cash. Even if it's going to take an extra 5 minutes, I mean, we've already come this far, you know? We've all come on this adventure pretty far. Yeah, the hull can take a beating. I'll repair the hull when we go up. Well, no, I'm not going to. I have enough to repair it. I'll repair whatever I feel like up repairing. Because we don't need that much. Just $5,000 per C4. Okay, there we go. Just keep going. Magma can't... Like, literally nothing can one-shot us anymore. That's what I'm really happy about. We can't be one-shotted. There we go. If there is a diamond, I would like it. You know, I saw an emerald over there, but I can live with it. Let's go and get the C4. We're still in Operation 3.5, Hawk, I promise. This is my own volition of going up on my own from the hollow and not having to retreat. So this is still 3.5. We haven't gone into 4 yet. And I'm okay with this fact. Just let me get a way up first. Wow, I dug a good hole there. We're still in 3.5. I am getting us to the end of this, no matter what. I'm so happy I dug a hole like this. Yeah, we still have that part, but I mean, at least it opens up. Okay, first off, fuel ain't that expensive, so we're getting fuel first. 50 bucks, not bad. I always started just using C4 to dig now. To dig down. Honestly, it's really good. The C4 is good. 130... 13... Okay, that's all I need. Well, screw me, right? Let's just... I've got that much. I think I have 3 in total now. Let's go back down. And let's see if 3 will be enough to clear the way. The biggest fault of this game is... it doesn't tell you later on to rely on the teleporters and C4 and all the good stuff. Doesn't tell you that. I think this is 3.5 was a resource mission. I don't even think we got enough resources on the resource mission. I think whatever storm we're on now, Operation Hollow something. We're on Operation Hollow Drizzle with how much this is teetered out. Just please, game. Just send me back and just get me to the end. There we go. Just be safe on the way down. That's what matters. 35, 38. You see, the hardest part is just getting a way down. That's the hardest part. And I don't want another earthquake. If we get another earthquake, I'm done. Because I'd have to dig through all of this again. This has to be the final. The 3 C4s have to be it. I will dig through as much explosive gas as I can. Operation Hollow, check it out. Check it out. Pretty much. That's about it. You're right. This is Operation I just want to get to the bottom. And hopefully the locusts just want to be friends by how long it's taking to get there. I want this to end before the stream goes for 2 hours. That's what I want. That's the goal. And then we'll have a quick cool out time. Well, I am going to take the rubies just in case. There. We've already gotten 2 warnings by the big boss. We have to be close to the end. By the way, have you guys picked up who the boss is yet? I mean, I'm this close to the end. I'm kind of like teetering out on keeping the secret. Mr. Natas. Y'all pick up on the joke? Y'all pick up on the hidden little Easter egg? Zach, I don't know how the heck we got through all of this so quickly in high school. I don't know how we did it, man. Like, we would beat this within, like, one morning sit-down. I don't know how we did it. I legitimately don't know how we did it. This is taking so much longer than I remember. Okay. Here we go. Am I at the bottom yet? It's the bottom. The queen's just like, hurry up, I'm bored. I agree, the queen is probably very ticked. Here we go, boys. I can't dig down. I can't even see for it. You're kidding me! There's only one way in? You're kidding. How do I get in? Did I use all my C4? I have one left. I have to dig through all of it. I have to take the explosions. I have to take it all. Still nothing. Where's the flippin' way in? Explosion. Where's the way in? How do I get in? I have to see for it, but there's still going to be rocks in the way. I can't... How do I get in? I can't. You can't make me do it. No, you can't make me. We had to. We didn't have save to go back to. Zach, we did so much. Where's the freaking ending? I'll drill through magma. That's fine with me. Just where's the ending? Where's the ending? I just want the ending. You're trying to mine under Jacinto. I hit bedrock. I just want the ending, man. I'm not asking for a lot here. I can probably take one more of those. I found it! Alright, so here's the thing. I know what the ending is. I know what we're walking into. I know what's gonna happen. I can't see through C4 the floor, you're right. We're just gonna have to... I'm sorry, everybody. You'll understand in a moment. I know what's going to happen. I know what's on the other end. I know that I have to come back here quick. I know. It's one of those things of, why would you do it? You were right there. I get it. You're going to understand in a moment. You're going to understand, and it's going to be worth everything I'm about to do, okay? We're almost done. I have all the upgrades. You're gonna understand in a moment. It's all gonna make complete sense in a moment. Okay. If y'all haven't guessed, I know what happens. But also, if y'all haven't guessed, things are about to get real. We're gonna finish this, because I have sunk too much time into this game now. But, we're all here. Operation Hollow Return from the new COG. Yes, we created... You know what? This is Operation Hollow Storm BCast... Operation Hollow Storm from new COG under BCast Gaming control. Jin has nothing to do with this. This is my call. I made it. We're going under her nose just like Hoffman did. That's what we're doing right now. I am going to finish this. We have come this far. Zach, I know you know what happens. And I know you're going to enjoy seeing what comes. Have to finish it. We have to. We're literally at the entrance. We have to finish the game. I just sunk this much time into it. You bet we're going to finish the game. Oh, of course. Of course, it's not 6,000 feet down. It has to be, like, infinite, like, gibberish down after I made it that far. Now it's Operation C4. You're right. Operation Hollow Storm C.4. That's what we're doing here. And I brought a lot of C4 with me. I approve. I approve as captain. Captain, thank you for your approval. Captain Hawk gives his approval. I thank you for this. I must say I am nervous. This is it's been a long road. This is the third or fourth time I've said our goodbyes. It's been a long road, ladies and gentlemen. We've gotten here. It took us a long time, but we've made it. I can't risk my hull. Well, no, go ahead. Risk the hull. Why do I care? I have hull for days. No, I can't. I can't. If I did actually die, I think I would literally rage quit and just hit the close. Can't do it to you guys. You guys deserve better than that. We made it this far. I'm not going to leave you guys high and dry with just a rage quit. I'm not doing it. We're getting there. I can promise you that. Well, excuse me for being stingy. Just in case. Martian bones are worth something nowadays. Even if I hit the floor, I know where I'm going. Gosh, I made such a good hole. Stretched it out like 5 sequels. That's right. I did the entire Gears of War series. The entire franchise I went through. Just digging through the ground. But at the end of the day, isn't that all we're doing in Gears of War? Just digging through the ground. Nope, not taking that pocket. We're going down. I will not rage quit on my homies. We made it this far. And now it's gone black. So repair. Refuel. And C4. Here we go. Ha 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 ha, you fool! I told you to turn back. Now I have no choice but to kill you. You serve my factories well, but I think I'll take my machine, my money, and your pathetic life now. See you in hell! Y'all get the joke? It's Satan. And this is how you beat Satan. Oh well. That's how you beat Satan. Just beat him up with C4. C4. C4, C4, C4. Repair. C4. Wow, that hurt. C4. Wow. I forgot the devil is not a fun guy. By the way, it spells Satan. No. I have won. Ain't got nothing on me. Cyber Satan. Transmission from Mr. Natas. Mwahaha, imbecile! You really think you can defeat me? I am the master of evil! Behold my true form. Here's the real challenge, boys and girls. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gotta be really careful. I don't think he has any insta-kill moves, but he is hurting a lot. Woo, boy! Bring it, Mr. Satan. Oh, this is why you buy a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was close. No, no. Zach, I don't remember how we beat him so easily. We're almost there. Oh, boy. Oh! I have to be running out. I gotta be close to done. Whoa! I'm not losing to Satan. I've come this far. Behold! Your master. I win! Mr. Natas's staff of hell, laser monocle, Satan's hooves, Satan's horns, Satan's evil eye right, evil eye left. Eternal reward for restoring peace. Shares of the high ink. Oh! You took out Rom, now it's Scourge. You bet. You defeated Satan in 140.4 Martian days. You slaughtered Satan one time. That's all I need to do. I would love to save. Game saved successfully. And there you go. I don't think there's anything for credits, so XGen Studios, good job. We did it. That's the ending of MotherLoad. What a journey. A lot longer than I thought, but I planned on this being a one-off episode when I get it done. We did it. Oh my goodness. So, that's the stream. We beat it in just 2 hours. That's the stream. That's it. We did it. GG. GG all around, Hawk. It was a journey. It was a journey. It was an adventure. And I am glad we were all a part of that adventure. That was... my goodness. We did it. GG. Thank you, Zach. We did it. My goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. We did it. Normally I would say let's just take some time to talk about it all. But this stream has gone on for a very long time. And I am more than happy to have defeated him. But I also know the journey's got to end for us too for right now. But I'll be back next week. Normally I'd have some de-stress time, but I think this'll be it. So I want to thank. It was an operation. It was an operation. Leveling on not only Operation Hollow Storm, but up on Operation Leveler levels also. So I want to thank Binksy for being here. I want to thank Hawk for being here. I want to thank Zach for being here. I want to thank all of y'all. It was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. It was really great. Do not expect streams to go this long in the future. This was because I thought we were at the ending like 5 different times. So I had a great time though. I loved it. I loved all of you being here. It was a great stream. Will we do more Flash games? Yes, definitely, until I figure out the Xbox stuff. Like you said, Hawk, I would like to do some Gears 5 now and then. I wouldn't mind doing that with some people. I think it would be fun. I know Binksy plays it over on Twitch, so I mean, me on YouTube, him on Twitch, boom. We play together, we're good. Hawk, if you ever wanted to join in, I'd be down for it. Zach, if you're a Gears player, we could do it sometime too. If not, I mean, if I ever do old school RuneScape, heck, we can all just join a party and we'll do it. Whoever wants to join, well, it'll be my adventure we can all be a part of. I think they need to make an update game of MotherLoad. I agree. I saw something about, like, MotherLoad 2023. I don't know, 2013. I don't know what that's about. I'll look into it some other time. Whew, I am taken aback. But I'm going to end the stream here. It was a good time. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. Yeah. So, I'm calling it here. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone for making this possible. I want to thank the patrons for making this possible. I want to thank everyone in chat, everyone that was here for the stream. I want to thank all of you for making this an amazing journey for tonight's stream. It was a good time. Love you all to death. Again, Zach, Captain, I know you guys are still here right now. Binks, if you're here, I love you too. Love you two to death. Love everyone to death. I love you all to death. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Later.